have a prescription and I'm too scared to take it. So I am a little, I guess, embarrassed to say this, but not even embarrassed. I'm just, I don't know, confused. So I've been having really rough times lately, just up and down, just absolute poo for my body, right? So we've been trying to look at different options. My one doctor, when she saw me last, she said, you know what, you need to get on medication. Right now, you've got to do something more than what we're doing. So I was like, okay. And so she gave us some information. She said, you need to think this over and then come back to me and we'll get you started. So I said, okay. So we went home and thought about it, researched it, looked at the different things, and decided on a different medication. And the reason being is the one that we chose is something that we could actually stop and then you could go to the other one. Whereas the one that she had recommended, it didn't look like you could go from that one to this other one. And we want to keep options open. And whenever I look at drugs or anything, I always look at the end game. How can I get out of this thing? I have to admit, I hate drugs. I'm a terrible drug user. I hate it. I forget my prescription all the time, always running out, totally forgetting, going there in a daze. I mean, and I even lay them out properly. It's just, I don't like them. And I think it's like an inner mental thing. I did work at a drug and alcohol rehab, and I saw a lot of really good people get into a lot of bad business. And maybe that's part of my thing is I'm like, oh God, you know, let's end game. Let's not get into this. I mean, everyday people, you know. So anyhow, I do have negative feelings towards drugs. Although I've always been a major ibuprofen user, and now it kind of makes sense now that I know I have PV, but all the pain and everything, I used to always take ibuprofen. What do you do? So the thing is here is now I do have a drug that I'm supposed to use. And she said, so I went to my other doctor, because I'm seeing two, and she said, well, we're treating your symptoms. And I said, what about the numbers? I mean, we need to control those because they're a little out of whack, right? It can be expected with PV. And I just got my bone marrow biopsy. We wanted to make sure we got that and then get on a drug. So we got that. We got partial results. That's another time. And with these numbers here, they're still doable, but the symptoms are ridiculous. And so here's the thing. I've had like 4 or 5 good days, or decent days at least. So I'm not excited to take a drug. Get me on a really crappy day. Get me on one of those days where it's like flaring up and I feel like crap and I'm in bed and I can't move. I'll take it. I'll do that then. Right now, too scared. And right now, I just feel too good. And honestly, like 2 weeks ago, I would totally be like, give me those drugs. Right now, no. I'm too scared. I was up late last night and I kept waking up like, I don't want to. When I see something that you have to start, I think at the end, and it's like, wow, how long, you know? So I'm not going to start it yet. So I feel kind of bad because I've been given this prescription. I'll definitely talk to my doctor, and I'm just going to say I'm going to delay it. I'm scared. Straight out, I'm scared. And I know it works for a lot of people. Don't get me wrong. So many people are like, oh, this is a miracle for me, and I love it, and I feel so much better, and all of that. And I'm glad, and I think it's great for you, and maybe that will be my outcome. But in the meantime, I'm a human being, and I'm just scared. Just scared. I don't like drugs. With this drug, there's a couple things. Let me show you here. So, this is my prescription. It says take 2 at 500, and so it's like 1,000. But with this, when I talked to the pharmacist, I wanted her to give me information, you know, what to do. She knew nothing about the drug. Nothing. Literally was like Googling it, and I was like, oh God, no. I will Google for myself because that scared the life out of me. My pharmacist did not know anything about it. And what I did Google and find and hear from others is that you do need, well, you're not supposed to really touch the pill or even the bottle. And always wash your hands before and after, and don't let anyone else who's not taking the drug touch it. So I got me gloves, cool nitrile gloves. And I'll be honest, I like to paint and do crafts anyway, so I have some. Okay, so I'm gonna pick it up, show you the bottle, show you the pills, all of that. Maybe in the future you'll see me when I actually take it. Right now, me trying to face some fears. Got the lid off. And here we go. So apparently there's that. I know from online people get different colored ones. I have no idea what the difference is. In time, right? I'll find out. So here they are, my fear, and maybe if I feel worse tomorrow, I'll take them. Today I'm feeling decent and I'm not gonna take them yet. I just think it's something that's relevant to people. I think people are scared of taking pills. I think it's a huge thing. I think if you're told you could take something for the rest of your life, that is scary. It's a commitment from hell, right? I'm scared. So I am delaying it maybe by a day, and maybe I'm delaying this amazing healing process. I don't know. But what I do know is right now I feel pretty decent other than fear, and I'm gonna hang out.